Hi, Shane Saracen here to talk about a shuffle that I talked about the shuffle, but I didn't, and I mentioned it, but I didn't talk about the song specifically. The song is by the Beatles. It's called Old Brown Shoe, and we'll get into that in a minute. But it is a basically a flat tire shuffle, but the shuffle is happening the whole time in the right hand instead of just quarter notes, which sometimes you see in a flat tire shuffle. And then there's also a shuffle where the shuffle continues in the hi-hat. It's just 2 and 4 on the snare, but it's everything but the backbeat on the bass drum in terms of a shuffle. So the first part of it is basically shuffling the right hand, doing the upbeats, and then doing the downbeats in the bass drum. Okay, I'm not sure that's exact tempo, but it has a little bit of a fall off feel. And this one is maybe a little tighter versus being a kind of a perfect triplet. Might be a little bit sometimes kind of between a triplet and a 16th, but it's like. Okay, oftentimes that's called a flat tire shuffle. Now, the other shuffle that's in the song is one with like that, and then okay, and now there's all kinds of shuffles in here. And I mean, not kind of all kind of shuffles, all kinds of fills, just mostly triplet based type fills, and a lot of hands together fills. Now, the reason I'm mentioning that is because there's always been this argument as to who played drums on this song. Was it Ringo or was it Paul McCartney? And you can do the research on that yourself. There's been credits given to both and whatnot. Now, my personal take is I don't know enough about Paul McCartney's drumming to say if it's him or not, but it has a lot of the flavors and sensitivity of Ringo's drumming. Okay, and the reason I say that is I don't know if Paul McCartney's drumming is good enough to be able to play hands together triplets that fast. A lot of the fills are really, really fast triplets together, and you have to be pretty loose to do that. And they go for a few beats. It's not just da 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 crash. So there's more there. But the point is, I believe it's Ringo. Others may argue and say it's Paul McCartney. If it is Paul McCartney, he did a fantastic job of emulating Ringo. We know Paul played on some other tunes, but this particular tune sounds like Ringo to me. So again, a flat tire shuffle with the full shuffle in the right hand. Those are the two main shuffles of Old Brown Shoe. Give it a listen. It's a great tune.